Hi everyone, welcome to Art with Miss Lynn. Today I'm going to show you how to make a semi 3D craft project with the hot air balloon that's in a heart shape. So I prepare my paper. You can use any color paper or just white paper if you don't have color paper at home. I choose pink because we are making a hot air balloon, a heart hot air balloon. And the theme would be your love lift me up or love is in the air. So I prepare my shapes into rectangle around 2.5 inch the width and then 4-inch wide. So it's very important to make sure you have the hearts cut out. That's the first thing, that they will be the same size. So you can start with, if the paper is too thick, you can start with half of it, right? And so I tear my paper up, but if you want to keep it straight, you can cut it up using scissors, right? So the first thing is we're going to fold these rectangles into half because we're going to draw some hearts and making it symmetrical. So I fold these in half. I have 3 sheets together, so these 3 hearts, they all will be the same size. So let's draw a heart. Once you fold this, kind of like a book, you draw one side of the heart, right? So to draw the heart, you start from the middle and we're drawing half of it. And since, let's open this up so it's not too confusing. If you are drawing the right side, you would have just the curve going out, starting from the middle, curving up, and then curve it down like an ear, half heart shape, right? Kind of like your ear. And we just need one side, okay? And then I fold this back, and then I cut out the heart. Now, this time, if you are using a lot of paper, it would be a little bit hard to cut. So that's why we start with like 3 sheets or even 2 sheets. So I cut this, fold it back and cut this, and I have 3 hearts, right? Now, to do the rest of it, make sure you have the same paper, the same size. You do the same thing, you fold the other 3. We need at least 5 or 6 or 7, that's up to you. Now this time, I want to make sure the hearts, they're kind of similar shape. Actually, I cut these, the one in the middle a little bit smaller. So let's use this one. So I kind of match the size from the center. I use the heart that I cut out, and then I can trace it. So this way I make sure they are the same size, just half of it. You see? Now fold this back, and then I cut this out again. So holding it tight. So basically we are preparing 5 or 6 or 7 hearts before we are going to put it together to make a heart hot air balloon. So I have 5 hearts. This one is a little bigger. Maybe I'll use it, maybe not, we'll see. Now, when we have these together, we're going to keep them kind of folded because we're going to glue them together, not all of them, but we're going to fold or glue one on top of another. So you could make this into a card, or you can have a background paper, whatever color you might have, or just white, right? If you have just white paper to make the heart, you can always decorate it, color it into a pattern, a design, so they're not just plain if you're using white paper. So I decided to make this like into a card, so I fold the white paper in half. What we're going to do first is we're going to need glue, and we're going to glue each heart next to each other like that. So you choose 2 hearts to start with. You can start with any side. If you start with the left side, you add some glue like that. Then the next part, you're going to glue this heart, half of it only, together like that. You hold it and fold this. Okay, then the next one, we're going to do the back of this heart. Right, so I already glued two hearts together. So you flip this over and you add glue on this side. Then you take another heart, right, and you glue half of this together. So now we have 3 hearts. You see how it's turning more 3D every time I glue a new one. Make sure you kind of hold it for a few seconds. Right, so now I'm going to continue. So now I'm going to do the other heart, the other side. And you keep going. So you can make a lot of layers if you want. Or you can make it into just 2 or 3 layers. You don't even need to make all the 6 or 5 hearts. If this is what you like, you can just keep it like that. But the more hearts you have, the more it's more 3D and it has more flips. Right? I'm gonna do one more. So add glue. Take another heart, match the side. Hold it, maybe for 5 seconds. Right? So now you can see that the heart is kind of 3D. Right? So this is the back of it. This is the first one. This is the second one. What I'm going to do is I am going to glue it down flat. So it's kind of like a half heart hot air balloon, not fully, because the rest of it is kind of flat because I want to glue it onto the paper. So whatever is the outside or the first and the last heart that you glue, I put glue down and then I put it right onto the paper and hold this, and let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right? And then when I let go, you can see I can flip through this, and it's kind of fun, right? So this is the top part of the hot air balloon. And then to make it into a hot air balloon, you need to draw the rest of the picture, or you can use extra paper and make it, up to you. So if you are drawing, you know, we have a hot air balloon, the strings kind of coming down. You can do 2 or 3 holding a little basket. So you can use the rest of the paper. You can either also have extra heart down here as the basket. That might be a good idea. I like that. Or if you want to use the rest of your scrap paper, right, then you can cut out a basket, which is basically a rectangle or square, or a trapezoid. Let's make it a little bit like a trapezoid, so it looks more like a basket shape, like that. Now let's glue that down. And then the rest of the picture or the project is decorating, if you like. So you can write your message. You can add some lines and shapes to decorate your basket. You can draw some people on the hot air balloon if you want. So here's the basket that I did, kind of in a weaving pattern. Definitely feel free to add some messages or designs on the heart, but make sure the glue is somewhat dry. Right, so this is supposed to be purple, but it shows up really dark, so it's kind of like black. It's a very dark purple color. So let's see, maybe we can use pink or red. And you can write your message here. You could write I love you. You could write all the good things about the person that you might want to give this card to. You can draw different little patterns in each heart and make this really special. Okay? I hope you have fun making yours and make somebody happy by giving this to somebody that you love. And of course, if you make a card, you can write your message in the card. Alright? And decorate the background if you like. So, that's our heart hot air balloon project. Love is in the air. Or your love lift me up. Have fun, everyone. I will see you next time. Bye.